Meet yourself. Someone should pray for us.
In Jesus' name. Father King of Glory, thank you for today. Thank you for the day activities. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity. Lord, we praise your name. Thank you for the opportunity of giving to us to be in the land of the living and to still see today's program, Lord. We pray you guide and protect all the talk, all the teachings that will be passed today, so that we will learn and understand and make a better future for ourselves. Father, I thank you for the gift of the person E4CFS. It's a gift for us and it's a gift to us. Father, thank you and continue blessing him as he's working his ass out to make sure we partake in this information and in this journey of trading. Lord, bless and continue blessing him so that he will continue giving us more information and make a way where there seems to be no way for him in Jesus' name. As you are going on, as you are going partake in this information that we pass today, Lord, make it a wonderful night for us. We will learn and understand in Jesus' mighty name. Amen.
Can we mute yourself? Is what people, this effects. I know you're in the right place at the right time. If you can hear me, you can use the comment section. Type in 111 if you can hear me, please. All right, quick one. We'll be inviting Mr. Tochukwu. Please come up on stage. Today we are talking about hard work, the difference between hard work and smart work. Mr. Tochukwu, please come up on stage as you break the ground for us.
Good evening, everyone. Hope I am audible enough. Can everyone hear me?
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
Okay, very well then. Today, as I have been invited to be a guest speaker by our mentor, E4CFX Global. So, we all have been participating actively in this Forex psychology and business class. So I welcome everyone today to our psychology class. Okay, before we talk about much about the Forex and business aspects, we need to address the single biggest driver of our trading performance. Something that drives both trading and business, any of them. It's our mindsets. Your mindset. That's the single biggest driver of your performance, your mindset. In our traditional jobs, society teaches us that working harder, like maybe doing 12 hours work, 14 hours work out of 24 hours, sweating and all those hard grinding, it equals to more income. That's our traditional jobs. But when you step into this aspect of business, the forex market, that logic gets turned upside down. Like you turn it upside down. That's why today we are discussing hard versus smart work, like hard work versus smart work. That's the psychology of leverage in business and forex. Hard versus smart work. So let's start with this. We'll be learning about the hustle archetype, like an architect, the hustle architect. Why pouring more efforts into trading often leads to smaller profits and larger loss. When you pour more efforts, your time and everything into trading often leads to smaller profits and larger loss. Another one is the smart mindset. This is what we'll be looking at today. How top 1% traders transition from manual effort to mental leverage. How they move, how the 1% that are profitable, how they move from the manual and mental leverage and rule based, like they execute their system based on rules. Then the third one is mastery. Mastery, you master things you use, like the tools you need to be among the 1%. Mastery, what you need to be doing to escape those traps, over trading and some other things that makes you unprofitable. So I hope everyone can hear me. Hello?
I can hear you, sir.
Yeah, we are
Okay, okay.
hearing you. We are hearing
Can
you.
you type, like, how many hours do you stay if you are a businessman or a forex trader or anything? Like, how many hours do you spend? If you are into forex, how many hours do you spend on screen, like every day? How many hours? Because most people don't stay up with the chart now and then. They want to study the chart like the back of their hand. Like it should be like something that they can just look at. It's fine. That's what everyone wants to do. But that's something like hard work. Like you are working very hard. And there's a trap behind that. That's where hard work, hard work traps comes in. When you stay up and you watch your system or your chart, your screen all through in the financial market, it is a very, very big problem because that's you are doing the hard work and not the smart work. This is how hard work and smart work works. If you are to be in a traditional space, in a traditional space whereby you work as you pay, they will pay you with the amount of work you did or time you spent. Maybe you are like a carpenter and you have to build maybe 5 chairs in a day for the company and they will pay you 5 chairs. If you can build 10, then they will double your pay. That's what everyone wants. If you can build 10, they will double your pay. Instead of building 5, you construct 10 chairs. You'll be like, oh, I've done a lot of work today. And you'll be rewarded. But that's in the traditional market. But in this space, that one is for physical business. But in this one, in Forex, taking 10 trades, when you do more, take 10 more trades instead of just maybe 2 or 3. It does not double your profits. In this space now, it does not double your profits. Rather, it usually double your losses. When you take more trades, say, okay, traditional market, maybe you bring that mentality into Forex. You say, okay, traditional market, or traditional physical markets, physical jobs, if I do more work, I get paid more. So here, you say, okay, let me take more trades. I'll take more trades. Then it will not double your profit. It will just necessarily double your losses. That's one of the things here. And that's the part of hard work to help you double your losses. So here, you need to, in the financial markets, you need to prepare your mind. You unlearn those societal vibes, those conditions that they've given everyone as we were growing up or in the normal physical work. If you want to do the financial aspect of this part, the financial market, you need to unlearn that idea of, oh, I'll work very hard. That's when I'll get paid a lot. It does not work like that here. Most people think a profitable person in the financial markets, anybody that is financially stable in this market, they think they stay all day or all the time staring at their screen, just like looking at it, spend 8 hours. They say, "Oh, I've spent 8 hours today or 10 hours today watching the screen and analyzing the market. I think I have worked hard." It does not work like that. It does not work like that because that's just like you are quantifying the focus. I've worked a lot by staying up and watching my screen, staying looking at the charts movement, how the price is moving from one point to another. So I've worked hard enough for the day. So I think I have tried. It does not work like that. Here is not that. We want to see everything moving, every people, every way, any chart movements, any candlestick movement. You are watching it, you are seeing it. And we say, oh, at the end of the day, you say, okay, even if you're not taking any trade, you say, oh, I've worked very hard and I think I've worked hard for the day. In this part of the world, financial market, it does not work like that. Sometimes we want to chase price. You have been looking at the screen, and that's what it brings. You look at the screen, oh, it moves like this. It moves like every time you're staring at the chart. You want to chase the can. If this candle comes up, say, I think I'm going to buy now or I'm going to sell now. Sometimes you see it, you do not sell or you do not buy. So, oh, next time if it does this again, I'm going to sell. Fear of missing out. You don't want to miss out. FOMO. So I don't want to FOMO and lose money. Fear of missing out. You start reacting. You start trading. It does not work like that. That's hard work. It does not work like that. Before the end of the day, you see you have been worn out. You've looked at the chart all through. You are tired. You've not made a lot of money, or you've lost a little money, and you'll be like, "Oh, how will I watch this trade from morning to night, and I'm not profitable today? No, let me force the trade." Then you are trying to revenge. At the end of the day, you lost more money, or you even probably blow your account, and that's very very bad. That's very very bad. That's the aspect of hard work. These are the things you are doing. All these things I just said now are traits of hard work. You stay up watching your screen, trying to look at everything that is happening in the chat. Any movement, you want to follow it. If the price leaves you, you want to react. Fear of missing out. You don't want to you don't want to miss this movement, the price movement up or down. In a bearish, you want to trade. Fear of missing out. These are hard work. Burnout. At the end of the day, you've not made a lot of money, or you've not even made any more. You're not even satisfied. You've made loss. You want to revenge. You want to trade to make profits. These are all attributes or traits of a hard worker. Now let's go to the aspect of smart worker. A smart worker, they have a systemic thinking. My boss here will always say, you don't trade, you don't plan when you are in the trade already. Rather, you trade your plan. Don't plan when you are in a trade, you trade your plan. So this smart worker type, they are systemic. They think, they don't focus on winning this, like you place a trade, you are focusing on, I must win this trade. No, they focus on executing a repeatable process with a statistical edge. Smart critical thinking, they do systemic thinking. You focus on not each trade, I want to make profits. No, over time, this is what I want to be doing. You execute like, my friend always tell me, execute like a robot. You know this thing works for you, execute it like a robot. Don't be there. You can place limits, alerts, different things. You don't try to catch every move. You've analyzed, planned your trade, you just relax and wait for it. You are not focusing on every move of every move of the price move of the market. No. You put every process. That is what you want to do. And with statistical edge. Because in trading here, what gives everybody mind. What gives you mind is data. You've done research that this thing works over and over again. The market has memory. So this thing happened like this last year, last 2 years, last 5 years. Probably it is going to happen again like this. That's what gives you morale to say, okay, I want to take this trade. Data that this thing has been happening. And if it happens like this before, this is what happens next. So you don't need to be staring at it every time. If you say, okay, you can always have patience. That's the attribute of a smart worker. You are patient enough. You wait till your setup comes. You don't follow every move. You just relax and wait. This I'm talking in the aspect of financial. You just sit that, relax and wait till you get a very, like a setup that you say, okay, this is what I want to see. This is what I want to happen before I will place a trade. And it should be like automated. You are not supposed to be entering the market randomly. You should have a system like, okay, if it gets here, I will buy or I will sell. You don't probably need to be there for it to happen. You can, thank God we are in a digital world. You can place your trade, buy limits, sell limits, whatsoever, and leave it and go. And you come back and you see, okay, oh, the price got to this place and I'm good. You can automate your trade by placing limits, and there's something they call set and forget. You just place it and go your way because you believe the system, you believe in your system, and you are executing like a robot. If you hit a loss, the next trade should not be stopped because you got lost previously. That's why I said you are executing like, if you know your system that works because you have done a lot of research with data that these things, if it happens like this, it's supposed to do go this way or that. And at that, you are conserving your energy management. You only take trades when you are fresh-headed, when you are mentally stable. You are not just taking trades randomly. You see any move, you want to take it. These are attributes of a smart worker. You take trades when you are logically sound, when you are mentally stable. Might be encountering an emotional stress, and with that now you want to go to the chart to start analyzing. No, you just take a break and let your head clear first, like be with a cool head and go into the chart. These are attributes of a smart worker. You don't chase every move. You use a system, like this system works for me. I'm not supposed to be tracing trade anyhow. So we have the difference between hard work and smart work. For hard workers, there's how they measure their success, metric of success. There's how they measure it. They want to count every hour they spent on the charts. Every hour, I spent 6 hours today on this chart. Oh, I need to be profitable. But smart workers don't measure hours they spend. They measure return of relative risk to reward, what they've gotten out of the trade. Like, okay, I placed a trade today. I have risked $1 or $10 to make $30. This is how I measure being profitable, not, oh, I've spent 20 hours. This place, the market don't reward you for spending 100 hours on the chart, looking at it. It ends up making you so, Forex, I'm tired of it. I'm tired. I'm very, very tired of what I'm doing now because it is frustrating. How will I be looking at the chart for money tonight and I'm still losing money? It happens. That's hard work. Decision making, another one. Hard workers rely on impulsive move. They want to always follow every move. They want, it's going up, let us buy. Others are buying, it is buying, so let us buy. It is moving up, we'll follow it up. It's going down, we'll follow it down. Those are hard. You don't have a plan, you're just trading randomly. But for smart workers, they have a rule-based checklist. They will check their list. Okay, this is what I want to see, and see. If I check all my boxes and it aligns with what the market is doing today, then I can place a limit to enter the trade. It's as easy as that. I can place a limit to enter the trade. Hope everyone can hear me.
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
So we have another the difference between hard work and smart work. How they execute, how they execute. I think I said this initially. But hard workers, they want to press it manually, instant execution. They will just be pressing their buy and sell, because they feel it is like a gamble. No, here you don't rely on luck. You rely on a proven method, a data, is something that has proven its times over and over again. That's what smart workers rely on. They don't place trade randomly. They use limits, order, automated alert. Like you can place alert if the in trading view, thank God for trading view, it's free. You can place alert on your charts. It's as easy as that. Okay, I want if the price gets to 1.3004, let it alert me. That is the region I'm looking for a sell or a buy. Okay, if it gets there, I'll be interested in learning what the chart wants to do. So I don't necessarily need to sit down and be looking at the screen all the time. I'll just place my alert and go. Since I'm with my phone or my system or whatsoever, I can be busy with other things and it will ring. Anytime price gets there, it will trigger the alert and I will be informed that, oh, price has gotten to this place, maybe a discount or a premium zone that I want to buy or sell from. So now I'm interested in looking at what the market is doing. I don't just need to sit down all day and looking at it. This is psychology. Every trade, hard workers, they want to prove that they are right. They want to prove that they're like, if I place this trade, it must give me profit. Every trade must be profitable. That's wrong. In the financial markets, nobody can tell you that every day place 100 trades and another 100 of them will run in profit. It's not possible. So the person is coming from heaven. But smart workers, they accept their losses. Accept their losses because they know that is part of the business. They accept their losses. And you know, when you're able to accept your loss, then that's when you started improving. Because if you can't accept your loss, then you always revenge trade. And when you revenge trade, you know how these things end. 99% of the time, you end up losing your own money. You blow your account. If you are not even careful, you blow your account. You can even borrow money to trade and still blow it. You lose all your money. So why I want to say this now, working hard in this financial market, in this industry, working hard kills the account. It kills your account. Because with all I've been saying before, if you go with the attribute of a hard worker, you see that you can end up blowing your account. Blowing your account. Attributes of a hard worker. When you work hard enough in this market, you'll be like, oh God, I've been working I've been working so much, spending hours, staying up on the chart. But if you're not doing it the right way, you just keep staying there and it should be as if you are not being rewarded. So you spending all your time and everything looking at the chart does not mean you'll be profitable. Sometimes if you take 100 trades, let me use it like this: 100 trades, just 20% of that trades might be the profitable trades that you get. The 80, let me use this way: 30% might be the profitable trade, and 70 will be losses. So tell me, if you are spending all your time on that screen watching it, you probably take most of the trades. You might take 80, 70%, 60% losses and only 10% wins, because you are trading everything. Anything you see, you will trade. Any move you see, you place it, because you don't have a system. You're just like, oh, it's going up. I have known this now. It has broken out. This is fake out. This is this. And at the end of the day, you lose money. So that's how bad working hard can be. That's how bad working hard can be. Instead of you to take your time and place only trades that meet your criteria, your checklist, you say, no, I've seen this thing before. This is where it will go. The next 2 hours, I've seen this one. This is where it will go. At the end of the day, you just be like you are moving around, you are merry-go-round. You are going from pillar to post. You are just moving around a circle. Just like you think you are progressing, but you are moving around a circle. Like you're not progressing, you're just going around a circle. At the end of the day, you see you are still where you are, or even probably you are even better off where you left yesterday because you have lost so much. And this is what the market wants you to do. It wants you to always revenge. The market is not always wrong. The market is always right. That's the word. The market is always right. So what I advise every one of us to do is to build a smart system. That's how we scale up. We must build a smart system. Don't in this industry, in this part, hard work is very, 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 very not acceptable. You don't need it here. You need smart work. In any business you are going into, you don't need to work so hard, except the physical business where maybe you need physical strength to do those work. You say, okay, in this kind of work, the more I work, the more they will reward me. Yes, that's a physical business. It happens. But in this place, you change your mindset about how you've known other businesses, because this one is different. You need to just build smart systems. You know how to manage your risk. That is one thing that kills a lot of people. They'll tell you it's all risky. Even we on earth is risky because no one is going to come out alive. Yes, it is risky. Going out in the morning is risky. Moving anywhere you are going to is risky. Eating is risky. Everything we do is risky. So if we don't take risk, we can't scale. Yes. But how you manage your risk now, that's what shows how smart you are. How you manage your risk. How you manage your risk. In this industry, opportunities is infinite. Opportunities is infinite. Infinite. Opportunity will always present itself in the market. Maybe not every day, but every time. Because I can't use day. Every time opportunity presents itself. But your capital, that your money, it is finite. It is finite. It is not infinite. It is finite. Except even Elon Musk's money is not finite. Even Elon Musk's money is not infinite. It is finite. It has a figure. Infinity means something that does not have an end. So your capital is finite. You protect it. Protect it like the rarest earth metal, like as we have gold, uranium. Rarest earth metal on earth. Protect your capital like that, so you don't lose it. Because if you lose it, you know how you suffer again to get money again. So you know how to manage your risk. Manage your risks so much. Some people tell you, okay, per trade, I risk only 1% of my account. So before you lose the whole account, then you need to take 100 trades. That will give you 100%. And if you have a working system, there is no how. It's not possible you lose 100 trades and not make profit. It's not possible. So managing your risks is one thing you need to put into consideration. If you want to build a smart system, you manage your risk. You make trading automated. Automated. You don't need to stay and watch the screen every time. You don't need that. You don't need to stay and watch the screen every time. What you need is you place your limits and go. Just like you want to buy something, a stock at a particular price, you don't need to wait till Jesus knows when before the price gets to that place you want to buy, to a very fair value you want to buy at. You can. That's how it is automated. You place your limits. Some people they don't want to use limits. They will say, I must watch it. I want to see what price will do when it gets there. I want to know how price action, what price will show the action it will do when it gets to this particular place. That's when I will now buy or sell. You can, if you are confident of your system, you can place your limits and sleep. That's how smart. That's how to build a smart system. Automate your trading. Journal your trading. Journal it. Every win, every loss. Why did I lose? Why did I lose? Why did I win? Someone said something on X, I think 2 days ago. I don't know if it is a tech risk or Kelvin Talent. I don't know. He said, if you rejoice so much over a win, then you are not yet ready. Or you detest yourself so much over a loss, then you are not yet ready. If you make wins, and if for you to be ready, your wins and your losses should not make you feel different. That's what he said. So if you journal your trading, you reflect on what made you lose this money, or what made this trade go against you. Journal each one. I know someone said, why are we journaling our trade when MT5 has trading history? Since if you are using MT5 to trade, or MetaTrader 5 or Meta, it has a history of all what you've done, at what time and at what time you executed it, what day. what price, everything. So from there, it's a very good journal on its own. So you can go with that and back test and check, oh, this day I lost this amount. What happened? And if you make mistake here, your only punishment is they will charge you. That's how the forex market is. Any mistake you make, the punishment for it is that you lose money. That's the punishment. So you should manage your risk properly. Risk management is like a course on its own. Automate your trading. This is what you can learn over time and you'll be used to it. You can always become, sometimes it's built, it takes a lot to place trade and leave it alone. It's not easy because you say, oh, I want to see what will happen when price gets there. And another one, you journal your trade. Any trade you take, journal it and reflect on it. Why did this trade go my way? Why did it hit TP? Why did this one hit loss? That's one of the things you should take into consideration. Journal it, ask yourself questions. Every profitable business, if you don't reflect, even in real time, in real world, everybody at the end of the day, they will say, okay, let me know what I have gained so far, or what I've in a normal business. Why am I moving forward, or how can I move to the next level? Or you need to reflect and know what you are not doing right and correct it, or know what you are doing wrong, what you are doing wrong, and improve on that. What you are doing correctly, and you improve on that, or what you are doing wrong, and you correct it. So I want to ask a few questions. This is a question. Can you be happy with yourself if you don't maybe take trades for 3 straight days because maybe your setup did not appear? Day 1, day 2, day 3, or say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you've not taken any trade. That's a smart worker. That's what I mean. Because hard worker, it's not possible. You can't stay with your charts money tonight and you will not place a trade. You will place trade by all means. You will place trade. If it's to press buy, you press it. But for smart workers, you need your system to align. You need to have a system that works. You check all your boxes. You check all your boxes. It's not complete here. So I'm not going to take this trade. Day 1 goes, day 2 goes, day 3 goes. How will you feel? Will you feel anxious, or you feel like I failed, or I've not been taking trades? Is it that I don't know what I'm doing again? You can just react on the chat. You can type anything. You can type hard. If you know you feel anxious, or you feel pained. Day 1, day 2, day 3, you've not taken any trade. You've not taken any trade. Hello, can you hear me? I said, if you know you will go 3 days without taking a single trade, how will you feel? Will you feel anxious, or you feel I have failed? I'm not doing enough.
I can go 4 or 5 days without taking a trade. It doesn't feel it.
That's a very nice one, because you don't need to chase every move. You don't need to chase every. If you can wait as much as you can. Patience pays the bills. You wait as much as you. They'll say a patient dog is the fattest bone. Yeah, patience is very, very important in this space. You can stay all day without seeing your setup, and you are good, because you know once you see it, you take all your time to wait for it. When it comes to you, you go hard on you go for it with your proper risks and everything. So if you feel, oh, I've stayed 3 days, no trade, I've stayed 4 days, no trade, this is bad, I'm not progressing, it is wrong. And how do you think you can measure success? Is it by maybe being profitable, or you followed your plan? Which do you think makes someone successful? The person is following his or her plan, or the person is profitable, like the person made profits? Some people, you can be profitable and still not doing the right thing. Like you can make profit and you know you did the wrong thing. And if you continue like this on a long run, you lose a lot of money. You lose a lot of money. Because in this market, you need to be strategic and you are dealing with statistical data. That's what backs your confidence, boosts your confidence. If you know, I've stayed here I've watched the chart for 5 years, and this is what it has been doing. I've been looking at it, I've back tested for 5 years, and this is what it has been doing. It helps you boost your confidence because you are now trading with data. That's the only thing that boosts. I think it was who said this thing? King. It's not King. What is his name? He said if he takes a lot of losses, he's going to go back and reiterate. He wants to check, what am I not doing well? Okay. That's what smart workers do. What am I not doing well? You back test, you forward test, you refine your entries because market has conditions. Different period has different conditions. Different period has different trading, different conditions. Okay, during Trump's regime, this current regime, you can say that sometimes the market behaves slightly different from when maybe trading the major pairs when when Biden was in seat. When Biden was in seat, you can always say that because that's what makes you smart. You say, okay, what was working this period might not work perfectly well this period because of change in governance. These people are different, and the way they impact the financial market is way different. Their policies and everything. So you refine your strategy. You know, okay, for this market condition that is this way, this is how I'm going to go with it. You are trading smart, not hard, just staring at it. You can stay in the chart for 24 hours and not make one error and still lose money, sir. You can still lose money. You can still lose a lot of money while staring at the screen and not making profit. You just stay there, any trade you place. And that's what the market wants. FOMO, fear of missing out. I don't want to miss out. Let me follow it. You are not being smart. You are just working hard. You are there because you think your traditional market, if I go to work and stay, maybe if it's in a first world country where they pay per hour. It's okay, I've spent 6 hours here. So I'm supposed to earn 6 hours money. No, I'm spending 8 hours. I've spent 10 hours. So you're supposed to pay me more. Right here, you're not a virtual assistant. You're not a virtual assistant. You're not just watching that. You're not a virtual assistant. You are a trader. You are making decisions, financial decisions. So you need to be very, very smart. You can stay there all day and you'll not make one error. The market does not reward you for staying with the chart for 24 hours. It should not give you one error. It should not give you $1. You stay in the chart for 24 hours, you're looking at it. It will not give you $1. Rather, it can even take from you. It can take more from you. So I want to wrap it up here. And I would like us to ask a little question before the mentor continues, because today is going to be power packed. He's still going to continue and give us more insight on the theme of the day. I want to know if you have questions, or I don't know. My boss, are you going to speak first so they ask all the questions at the end? Or should I take a little question before you can continue?
Yeah, you can take question.
Okay, you can type your question in the comments in the chat. If you don't want to speak, you can type your questions in the comments in the chat.
Okay, while they are doing that, I believe you have broken some stuff down. Major things.
I want
We
to
are
ask,
set for today.
sorry for interrupting.
Okay.
Did you try to X? I think I opened the space, but I don't know. As I was talking here, I lost memory of me being on X space, and I think I tagged you. I don't know again. Let me check.
Okay. Let me go and confirm too. Are we on X? He has left. Why are we few again? Hey, God, God. Now I want to speak. I will give us some time. Go and invite your friends. Go and invite people. This is going to be the last day, and there are a lot of things I want to dish out. My teacher, is my executive. So please, okay. He said I should join this space. How do I? Okay, okay. Go and invite other people, please. Oh, I hope people are see. Go and invite people. So how do I create this space? I've not been active on this IG. Okay, okay. Let's not rush. Let's not rush. Let me see. How do we get in? I'm waiting. How do we join now? I've been waiting.
Okay, let me check it. I think my network is
Mr.
acting. Let me try it again. My network is acting up. I think I was on the space, but it's ended. Let me go there again.
He ended. So you can actually create a space there. Let me join so that while I'm speaking
Yeah,
here, it will be speaking there too at once. Just stay
yeah,
there. Sure you
that's
get.
what I want to do. That's what I want to do now. Yes.
Yeah, and make me the
Yeah, I'll make you a speaker here. I'll just
just do a
open
few. Yeah,
your network is breaking. Is it from my end or
is my network breaking? Unmute yourself, guys. My network breaking, please. Let me.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Did it break at any moment? DMG answer me at any moment.
No, it's loud. It's loud and clear.
Ebube, I want to talk. I'm to see. While waiting for them, please go and then put me on this.
I can hear you. No one is talking anything.
I'm
Yeah.
here. I'm here. His network is cracking.
My network. Ah, this. Can you guys hear me now? Can anybody hear me now?
Yes, sir. I can hear you.
But why is it taking you guys time to reply? Mhm. Okay. All right. I believe you guys can hear me.
Yes, please.
Please, you cannot. Yes. Okay, that's good. That's good. All right. It's an amazing time to be here and to speak. So let's get started. So this is E4CFX, and I quite believe that you guys are in the right place at the right time. I can hear you, sir. That's good. So let's get started. We're talking on what hard work, smart work in business. The difference between hard work, smart work in business. Remember, we throw the light that forex trading is a business because it has to do with buying and selling. If you can hear me in the chat, type in 111, please. That's very good. Okay. Trading to win doesn't answer to need, but timing and readiness. We're talking about the difference between smart work and hard work. You know, my brother Tochuko has actually break some things down to us, and that is actually the opening floor. So today I'm taking up on some differences, and I'm starting with the word trading to win doesn't answer to needs, but timing and readiness. Remember, we've talked about what timing is and readiness. So, how ready are you as a trader? How ready are you? How ready are you? That shows how smart you are. What do you do to be smart trader? Hmm? How are you going to be rich if you don't take the risks? How are you going to be rich if you don't take the risks? A lot of people they want free something. Is that how to be smart? They just want free things. I took risks while I was coming up. I took risks. There are some courses that I even paid thousands of naira just to be there, just to listen, even though I've already had them before, but just to be there, to what? To have connections with people. You take risks if you want to be rich. You take risks. This is how smart people operate. What to do to be a smart trader. You take risks if you want to what? Get rich. You want to get rich in 2016. That's 2026. It's just how many months to go now. Start speaking positivity and taking action necessary to make your intentions a reality before becoming. Start speaking positively, speak positivity into your life, and take actions necessary actions to make your intentions a reality. You have to what? You have to speak it, and you have to what? Be intentional about what you say, and also you have to make that intention a reality. Sometimes we walk, but we don't know that we are not walking the right walk. Rather, when you walk smart, you'll be able to achieve things faster. Smart work makes things more efficient. Can you hear me, guys? What did I say smart work does? Smart work makes work does what? Efficient. Now, I want to quickly dive in a little bit to some things I want you guys to focus on. I want you to see, like I told you, smart workers work on what? Efficiency. Smart workers work on what? Efficiency. Now, desire it and take it seriously, then you get the reward as one who deserves it. Desire it and take it seriously, then you get the reward as one who deserves it. What do I mean? Desire to be rich. Take the risks, and then you deserve it. You deserve it. Now, how to what? How to be? Do? How to do? What to do rather to be a smart trader? You need to desire to be rich. You need to desire. These are just appetites now. You desire it, and also we spoke on what we spoke on you taking risks. Then now use stop loss and always make sure it is the best stop loss you could ever use on that single trade. What did I say? Use stop loss and always make sure it is the best stop loss you can ever use on that trade, on that single trade. The next is set a risk target over time before trading. I used to warn us about this all the time. Set a risk target over time before trading. Now, let's define what risk target is. Take your notes, take your pen. What is risk target? A risk target is the desired level you want to achieve. I come again. A risk target is the desired level you want to achieve which represents an acceptable level of risk. A risk target is the desired level you want to achieve. Like, I want to achieve so this thing. It is a target, but it is what we call a risk target. So it is the desired level you want to achieve, which represents an acceptable level of risk that aligns. Now, it is acceptable that aligns with what? With strategical goals, well-defined approach, and risk appetite, guiding one's decisions on controls, seeking to establish and maintaining a specific level of risk exposure in its portfolio over time. Now, all this grammar that I just spoke now is take your time and listen to what I'm saying again. I said a risk target is a desired level you want to achieve. But in that desired level that you want to achieve, you have to look at what these acceptable levels of risks that aligns with the strategical goals you've set, well-defined approach, and your risk appetite. You need to calculate that also, because this will help you to guide your decision control. Will also help you to what? Maintain a level of risk exposure within your portfolio over time. So take note of all these things I'm saying. Now, what is risk management? Risk management are the general classified, let me just put this word. Risk management is classified into 4 categories. That is what we mentioned above. Now we have the strategical risks, we have the operational risks, we have the financial risks, and the compliance risks. The compliance risks. So what is strategical risk? It is the approach applied to get the work done. It is the approach applied to get the work done. Sometimes you are given a duty to do, but the approach you use to get that work done isn't the right approach. Oh, you are selling a course, a marketing, but what kind of approach do you use? You sold it, but did you affect people while you are selling your course? Did you influence people negatively? So those are the strategical risks. What are the strategical risks you are taking to get this work done? Number 2, operational risks in the uh, executional order according to plan. Sometimes they will say, make your plans, make your plans, make your plans, but you will stay there. You don't have risk management. What is risk management? I've categorized it into 4 now. We'll talk about strategical risks. Now, what is operational risks? Operational risks is that executional order you have taken according to your plan. Stop. You can't move anywhere without a plan. Must be a smart trader. You can't go anywhere without a plan. Take note of that. Now, the order, the executional order is what makes you a good risk taker, a risk manager. Number 3 is financial risk. Financial risk. Financial risk. Financial risk. Financial risk is the money management and control that you apply within your space, within that particular job that you need to do. The risks management, the money management, and the risk and the control you apply. Now, the compliance is that self-assessment, because nobody wants to talk about that one. That self-assessment you give to yourself. That self-assessment you give to yourself according or towards that plan that you have already written. Sometimes they tell you, journal your trade, but you keep saying one story or the other. How will you go far? How will you tell yourself you're a smart trader? Now, you are not tough on yourself today. Life will be rough for you tomorrow. Listen to me very well, everybody. Write that down. If you are not tough on yourself today, life will be rough for you tomorrow. So stop joking around with your life or with that little money you have. It can solve a problem. Stop just entering the trade anyhow. Stop making mistakes. Stop making the same mistakes. I used to say it. It leads you nowhere. It leads you nowhere. And start becoming intentional about your decisions. Stop being carried away, or people will drive you with peer pressure, with pressures for you to make wrong decisions. Nobody, you won't blame anybody. You have no excuse. You can't sit with kings if you don't stay diligent to your pursuit in life. That is why people can be doing the same thing, but you see this one progressing. You need to stay diligent. Take that down. The day you stop allowing the needs for money determines when you enter the market. That day you start to count your own wins. Take that down also. The day you stop allowing the need for money determines when you enter the market. That day, you start counting your wins. Take that down. Take that down. It is not a joke. Hence, how now trading to win doesn't answer to needs, but timing and readiness. This is what I told you. Now you can see it, that trading doesn't answer to need, but what timing and what readiness. How ready are you? You don't wait for things to happen. Listen, you don't wait for things to happen. You make them happen. Go and sit down with new ideas. Take up that opportunity seriously. Try that thing again, even if you feel weak. Go for that job. Just do something. Do something. Even when it is rough, even when it is tough, you need to do that. You need to do a tougher task. And I want to tell you this thing, which is prayer. Prayer is one of the most toughest tasks that people do, but people don't apply prayers. You need to apply prayer and work. That is how to show that you are smart. You are a smart trader, because prayer works. Tell me if you have not seen any useful life. Tell me if you have seen any useful life without money and a meaningful life without prayers. Tell me now if you have seen any useful life without prayers. Without money and a meaningful life without prayers. What am I saying? The struggle you face today is the strength you need tomorrow, and something that looks like rejection is really just a redirection. So keep showing off. If God has been faithful to you, I want you to say thank you on this chat now. Come on, everybody. If God has been faithful to you, drop the word thank you. Thank you. Because I don't know why people just say they don't believe in prayer. And prayer is one of the best tools that leads you to what? Your manifestation. It's only one person that typed thank you. That is only the person that is following, right? Now, I want to ask people this thing. What is that thing that will make you heartless today? What is that thing now that will make you heartless? Because I asked myself that question one time and I said, oh, if somebody dares to, or dares to take the life of my parents, it will make me heartless. It will make me do things that I don't want to do. But see, you are not God. There are some things you cannot stop. You just allow God. Focus on yourself. That's why you need to pray. That's why you need to pray. Whatever will make you heartless, God, take it away from me. Because when you go to that level, God used to deal with the proud. He used to deal with those people that feel that they're heartless. They say, because this thing happened to me, because you had the experience, you cannot do the right thing. Are you stupid? Because you have experience of the wrong this thing doesn't mean that you will keep doing that same negative thing. So change your ways. Now, answer these questions. In what way do you want to grow? Answer it. In what way do you want to grow in the next years to come? In what way do you want to grow in the next years to come? What kind of man do you want to be? What kind of man do you want to be in the next years to come? What do you want people to think when they see you coming? Those are the kind of questions you will answer yourself. Now, what will you do when you are in a profit? That's another question I used to ask. Number two, what will you do if the market does not move in your direction and you are stuck on one trade or more? Probably you added more positions. What will you do? Answer that question by yourself. It's just an rhetorical question. How do we put it again? Number three, how much of your capital should you risk on one trade or position? Those are the questions you need to answer yourself. Where should your stop loss be on one trade or more that you added? What if all your trade start going against you? What do you do? Which signal will be your green light to enter? Those are the questions you need to ask yourself. By the time you are done reading or answering all these questions, because I need you to take your time. Because one of these questions were asked by Trading in the Zone. By the time you're done answering these questions, to help you to make proper trading decision. So please make sure you like and subscribe to my YouTube channel to get more educational content. And if you want to learn more, go to my videos and learn more about my strategy, SIT, which I used to be consistently profitable. So we are running a course, like I used to say, we're running a course on what? In 3 months intensive class. So please make sure you dine with us. Make sure you dine with us. I'm going to be helping us with evolution price formation in in trading. And if I want to break it down, we have structures and intensive decision making in price. So if I say evolutionary price formation is the systematic structure and intensive decision making of price movement with the use of quantitative and qualitative data analysis to determine the actual impact of price allocation relatively to the specific zone as predicted. So we're going to be touching what evolutionary price formation is on the course, and also we have two type of evolutionary price formation, which is the quantitative, like I mentioned, and then the qualitative data analysis. So all these things, we're going to talk about them. I'm going to teach you people about week off, that is Wyckoff semantic, and I'm going to talk about distribution and accumulation of large capitals in the market. You know what distribution and contribution. We're going to talk about liquidity and conventional price formation. We're also going to talk on price movement itself, trends and patterns that influences our trading decision. So we're going to talk a lot. So please make sure you join this class, this 3 months class. Make sure you join this 3 months class. All right. If there's any question, please let's ask while I round off. Any question, please? I believe we actually got everything I said.
So, okay, I have a question though.
Okay, ask.
Nice.
Mr. Tochukwu, can you hear me there?
Yes, I can hear you louder.
Wow, that's good. That's good. We actually, you know what I'm doing here is I'm tilling the ground. I'm tilling the ground. So we are very equipped and prepared for future purpose. Let's keep pushing. Yeah. Okay. Ask your question, bro.
Okay. Mr. Tochukwu and we were still talking about the trading to win doesn't need, but the timing and readiness rather. You understand? The hard work, the smart work, and the rest of that. I want to ask here, for example, a newbie joined this psychology class. This person doesn't know anything about trading, doesn't even know what MT5 means. What is it nice to like make the person set a target or a goal whereby it will be like, okay, at this specific time, at this period of time, I'm supposed to like acquire this whole thing. For example, now the person sets a target of 1 year to hit a target of probably $10,000 in a profit in a single trade. And is it something realistic?
Of course, you set a target.
Okay.
It is like a catalyst. That target is like a catalyst that will stir up every being that is in you to take the right actions and intentions that is leading towards the direction of that target. So anything that doesn't look like it is a distraction. Like me, while I was focused on my work, I saw that my girlfriend was not leading to my direction. So I say as a distraction, I had to quit. I gave her rules that she had to leave. Why? Because I have a target. If you keep wasting time without a defined target, you keep extending your timing. I used to tell you about that. You keep extending your timing. You need to focus on what you have set yourself aside. And you can see what we talked about. As you have written that goes down, there are catalysts. You need a smart work. That is why you need smart work. I've mentioned that you need to take the risks. You don't allow people push you to take risks. You take risks to become rich. Yes, but you need to what? You need to start speaking positive things, because sometimes we have what we say. You cannot have a target and then every time you talk negative about yourself, you're not going to go far. I've not seen something like that happen. Even though it doesn't look like it, you still have to desire. Can you hear me, guys?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes.
Yeah, you need to desire to be rich.
Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you very much. You need to desire it, because once you desire it, then it's be a strong will of system. That desire will stand as wall against anything that is going to be an opposition to what you want to achieve. But I used to tell you people, it's not only about desiring what you want to do. It's about also what it's about, getting the right information. Once you have a strong will without the right information, you are led to destruction. So go for information, go for information. Remember, if you're not tough on yourself today, life will be rough for you tomorrow. So stop making the same mistakes and go for information. Go for information that will change your life, and stay diligent in your pursuit in life. I believe I've been able to answer your question. GMJ.
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I said I believe I've been able to answer your
Yes,
question.
sir. But I still have one more though.
Okay, oh yeah, ask.
Okay, for example, we're talking about smart work and hard work. We should always follow the footsteps of a smart work. This is not a menial job whereby we our physical strength is being calculated by how much we work, rather by our information, and our knowledge. Do you understand? So this word smart, it has always been on my head. Smart, like SMART. S means something specific, M measurable, A achievable, R realistic, T time. If it's not anything I'm doing, like if it's not specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and at least on a time frame, it's not smart. That's how I categorize my own meaning and definition of smart. Do you understand? So my question right now is, you're a mentor, and I feel you've mentored a lot of people and they are profitable right now. What advice can you give a
Them are
new
not, some of them are not, some of them are not profitable.
Okay. Let me
Yes.
just 50%, 50-50 on the scale. Okay, so my question is, what advice do you give someone who doesn't have any knowledge, any know-how, or anything? And be like,
Eh,
can you tell them like, okay, in 6 months time, follow these principles, follow these rules, and you'll be profitable? Is Do we have like a time frame for it? If
who asked this
actually person
question?
following, you say?
Someone asked this question before. Do we have, I answered that question yesterday. I was the one that asked that question to our teacher, and I answered it yesterday.
Oh, it seems my network was bad. I didn't hear it.
Okay, let me say it again now.
Okay,
There are principles that once you follow those principles in life, it doesn't
okay,
matter the time. As far as you follow those principles, you're going to achieve what you want to achieve in life.
okay,
So I giving someone putting I targets. You set targets, right? Those are the major things that are very.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Can you hear me? So, you can hear me, right?
So you set Yes, I can hear you. You said target. So a newbie that wants to set targets without information. Hmm. 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 That means the person. That is why I say, the day you stop allowing money to determine what you do, when you can enter the market, that is the time you start to count your wins. Hence, and I said that trading to win doesn't answer to needs, but timing and readiness. So the person has to be ready. Preparation leads to manifestation. There is how prepared you are, we show the results. How prepared you are, we show the results. Smart workers, what they do is that they focus on what results and efficiency. But you see people that want to really show that they're working hard, they focus on heavily on what efforts and hours. So you are talking about time, 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 time. You are still on the other side. You
Okay.
need you need to do something focusing on the result and efficiency. How is my result today like? How can
Okay.
I improve tomorrow? That is how to show that you're a smart worker and that you achieve something you, because when we look at those systems, we tend to look at something that is going to, like, let me say, smart worker thinks about system that makes the future work easier. They look at something that makes the future work easier. But often the hard workers, what they do is that they try to complete today's tasks. They try to complete today's work. Sometimes you might be on a losing trade, and then you try your best. You want to make sure that you close in profit that day, that day, that day. Whereas you, as a smart thinker, we always want to what? We always want to look at what will happen after I do not get this right. What will happen if I do this right? What will happen if I close this trade? What will happen if I add more position? That they think more about the future. So if you cannot think ahead of all those things, then you are still under the what? You are still trying, you are still struggling. Imagine you cannot sleep and then you are on a trade and then you add it to your problem. You, you add to your problem, or because your child needs diaper, then you will now borrow money from person and you decide to trade. You are trading because of money. You're not trading because you understand the system of the game. So please don't be driven by peer pressure and all of that. You only unless you see trading as your ATM machine. That is the only way you start acting that way. But if you see it as your business, business is well calculated stuffs. It's not like ATM machine. Don't follow those people that are saying forex trading is my ATM machine. Anytime you need money, you go there and take it. It is what you put inside there that you can collect. That is an ATM machine doesn't mean that there's money inside there. It is what you deposit inside your ATM machine that determines what you withdraw. So the knowledge you impact on yourself, the work over time you give to achieving or staying focused determines the result you receive at the end of everything. So work on your future yourself, work on how to balance things to see how the future is going to bless you up tomorrow. So that's the only thing I can say to you. Any other question, please? Well understood. All right. All right. So Akisaya, what's up? You're not saying anything. Are you dumbfounded today? Like you just keep quiet. Like, yeah, what's really going on? It's like all this thing that I'm saying, you've not had it before. What? I'm so surprised that in this kind of era, some people are not even active to listen to what we have.
It's a lot. It's a lot. You've said so much. There are so much words of wisdom in what you are saying. And
Today, there is
I'm just pinching myself because, hello?
That's the only people that for the two of you. Yeah, just the only two of you. Wow, that's so we live on Twitter. I'm happy because I'm live on Twitter. I'm also live on YouTube. Yeah. So all these things is just with time. So keep going about talk about E4C anywhere you go. Let us get ourselves viral. If you know you actually achieve something here, you can also make an announcement to others also to join this class. The people you really, really love. Don't miss, don't be greedy. Tell people. Tell people that you know. Tell people that that you know that yes, they are ready. They are ready to die for the knowledge, and they are ready to achieve something. Not all these ones that just joined that group and then nobody wants to. They just join to come and become present. This is where. Let us close. Mr. Tochukwu, pray for us.
Can you hear me? I don't think they can hear me. I'm on air. I don't think those in the Zoom can hear me from here.
Ask them. They can hear you.
Can you hear me?
They can hear you.
Hello? No, can they hear me? Not you. You're on X2.
You guys should answer now. Can you hear Tochukwu?
Yes, I can hear him speak now. Yes.
Okay, very well then. Okay, before we close finally, I just wanted to add a few steps. Whatever we are doing, we need to always work smart. Smart work works. Working really smart is what successful people does. Yes, and in trading, it is very, very important. Yes, the trend is don't trade against a trend. Just like it's current when you are swimming. You see you run out and you lose your energy, you'll be swiped away, you'll be washed away.
Sorry, we can't hear you again now. Hello, we can't hear you again.